Story tonight, YISD's Board of Trustees decides to table a $430 million proposal. ISLETA's advisory committee presented the board with projects approved last week. After hours of discussion, they decided to hold a special meeting later this week to decide whether they will accept it or reject it.
ABC 7's Josie Ortegon was at tonight's meeting. She's live with more.
Yes, Rick Estella, that meeting is scheduled for Wednesday. The district is doing everything possible to get this proposal back to the voters in November. But in order to do that, the board first needs to agree on this $430 million proposal. Although the committee managed to cut it down from May's bond by $21 million, there were still concerns about it being too high. The biggest item of discussion tonight was the cost of rebuilding Eastwood High School. Several board members suggested scaled-back versions to bring down the suggested $93 million price tag, but that was met with some opposition. Others argued that was out of the question because it's in dire need of funding and it's been passed up in years past. We spoke with committee members and Superintendent de la Torre, and they tell us they're standing by this proposal.
They need to take care of our students. They also need to watch us as constituents and our taxes and where we put the money. But along the line, they need to really concentrate on what our students need at ISLETA. And right now, they need a lot of things.
I think the cost and the way the cost has been determined is also accurate, and it gives me peace of mind knowing that we're going to have enough money to do exactly what we need to do there and not have to report to a community at some future date that we ran out of money. So from that perspective, I think the need is there, and I think that the cost is.
And again, that special session is scheduled for Wednesday. There, they'll decide on Wednesday. They'll decide whether to reject it or accept it and send it to the voters in November. And that deadline is quickly approaching because the deadline to file for that election is August 24th. Rick, back to you.
We'll stay on top of things. August 24th around the corner. Thank you very much, Josie. Now to Republican President.